y'all might as well get comfortable, kick back. Y'all see, I got my blankets because I got a story to tell, and y'all might as well kick back and get comfortable too, because y'all, ain't no way. My name is Sincerely Lay here. If y'all are new, welcome. If not, welcome back. I know it's been a minute. I have not stopped thinking about y'all, so I've actually been recording content like all the time now, but I just need to edit it and then post it. So bear with me. I promise y'all will get some new content. So y'all ready for this? Dun, 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 dun. No, just playing. But no, seriously. All right, y'all. So it's been, 2 months now, and I'm still not over it, okay? So let me tell y'all about this one Friday night that changed my life. Let me stop. But no, seriously. So, y'all ready? So one night, it was me, babe, the kids, and my nephew, and we went to go get some food. We were like, okay, we're gonna get some food, we're gonna kick back, watch a movie, yada yada yada. But we ended up just kicking it and doing our own thing. Our nephew didn't really seem to be interested, so we're like, okay, it's cool, whatever. We gonna eat, we gonna chill, you do you. So the following morning was actually Bae's off day, but he had to do a couple things before we started our day or whatever. So it was like, okay, cool. This day started so like beautiful, like it was just peaceful. I mean, we just woke up, the kids woke up in sync, we just all laughing and joking, right? Okay, so as Bae leaves or whatever, and then he comes back and was like, where are your keys? And I'm like, they're right here. And he was like, someone hit the car. And I'm like, someone hit the car? Like, what do you mean? So he was like, so he leaves back out, and I'm like, what? So y'all start throwing on the clothes, like, hey, what do you mean? So I look out the window and I don't see anything. And I'm picking hard too. I don't see anything. So I was like, okay, let me just throw on these clothes or whatever. So I get downstairs and I peek at the Jeep. I don't see anything, so I just continue to walk, and that's where I see him. And when I say I was shooketh, y'all, I could not believe what I was seeing. When I say the car was our brand new truck, a truck that he surprised me with not a whole 2 months ago at that point, damaged, y'all. Dented up. I mean, paint is scratched up. Y'all, brand new truck. So immediately when I see it, I knew exactly what happened. I'm like, hurts, like I couldn't believe it. I was stuck. It was like, what? This can't be real. Like, this can't be real. How do you go to sleep knowing your vehicle is one way, how you parked and everything? You come back and that boy is just looking so different. And so he was like, go ahead and get nephew, bring him down here. I come upstairs. I have him come downstairs before I send him down. I was like, did you set a truck? He was like,
no, why would I do that? Like, you know, I've been up here so many times. Why would I do something like that?
It gets better. It gets better. Okay, so he goes downstairs. They talk or whatever. I'm up here pacing. I can't breathe. My hand's shaking. You know what I'm saying? Y'all ever been so mad? Y'all just can't, like, you can't even think straight. You can't think straight, honestly, because your thoughts are so loud. You think you talking to somebody, like, but in reality, you just mad. Like, y'all, it was a mess. It was a mess. But anyway, so I was like, wow, like, you know, I can't believe this. And then the fact that he's saying someone stole it, because that was his story. Someone stole it. We've been here for quite some years now, and nothing like that has happened. We've had some strange things happen, things that are kind of inconvenient or whatever, but someone stealing the truck or car or whatever, I mean, nope, you know. But I was like, okay, whatever. So get back comfortable. So So yeah, I'm like, there is like no way or whatever. But fast forward, you know, it took him forever to come clean about the situation. And I just couldn't believe you would still be, you know, you would still lie when the fact of the matter is, you know, you did it. Like, I don't know. It just baffles me. So we just, you know, of course we got a bunch of questions, you know? So one of my questions are, what made you even take it in the first place? Because mind you, he was over for the weekend so we can help him drive. If you waited a few more hours, you would have been driving. We asked him what made him do it. He was like,
oh, I just need to clear my head, clear my mind, blah, blah.
I don't care what you had to do. You could have walked around. You could have sat on the balcony. You could have talked to your friends till 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 o'clock in the morning. I don't care. But to hop in a vehicle knowing that you're a new driver, and a barely new driver, you're barely a driver. You're not even a driver. Like, come on. Like, make that make sense. Make it make sense. We're like, so what did you do? Where did you go? And he claims that he went to his high school and threw the football with his friends and whatever. And at first he was trying to say, and his friends weren't even there either. So we're like, you were gone throwing the football by yourself? I don't know about that. But yeah, so he ended up saying his friends were there. I still don't know if that's a story or not, but to give y'all a backstory, we've been helping take care of him for roughly like 6-7 years, like, you know, roughly. So I mean, we know some of the stuff, his cues, the line, the whatever, all this other stuff, but to me, I just couldn't believe it. Like, dang, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that is just wild. So the repercussions for him was because he was worried about the information getting to his dad, and of course that's how kids are or whatever. My whole thing was, and I told Bae, like, hey, immediately we need to go tell his dad that this happened. He wanted to see if he would, I kept messing up here, but I was trying to say he was giving him the chance to take the big boy route and talking to his father about it himself, or explaining to him why he will be needing to get a job now because he has to pay for the damages he's caused, right? You know what I'm saying here? Yeah, so to sum that all up, it took him 3 weeks. And honestly, I was on Bae's head. Like, look, I don't think he's gonna say anything, personally. You know, I don't think he's gonna say anything. He had the faith, and I thought that was wonderful. However, every time I see my truck now, the blood is boiling, okay? It's anytime I think about him. I mean, we got a picture of him on our fridge. Every time I see that picture, I just want to, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Somebody ever irritate you that bad, like, for a minute? It's like we saw him after the damages of the truck, during the time he was supposed to have said something to his father or whatever. Yeah, he would just, like, I don't know, it was just so crazy. Like, to sum it up, because I mean, I can make this video 45 minutes long, but I ain't gonna do that to y'all. Fast forward, I want to call her his stepmom. His stepmom had came over so I can do her daughter's hair. So we ended up talking to her about it. We talked to her and she was like, I'm going to give him some time to come clean too, but if he don't say anything, I'm going to say something as well. Like, his dad needs to be notified either way. So of course, time goes. I'm messaging him. His dad's messaging him. We're talking to him. We're calling him. And it's, I need more time. I need more time. For several different reasons. But basically, he really wasn't ready for that Band-Aid to be ripped off. But so the same day that we're actually going to talk to his father about it was the same day that the stepmom ended up telling, you know, him while he was going to work. So he ended up calling us calling Bae, and then they end up talking about it, whatever. And the solution so far is he for sure has to get a job. Like, that's first and foremost. Because, I mean, honestly, clearly the privilege meter is very high. You know what I'm saying? So he don't understand what it takes to work your butt off and to be able to afford nice things and keep up with nice things. So the first thing he's going to do is learn that by getting a job. You know what I'm saying? Work that off. We're still in the process of figuring out other punishments. He won't be over here for a while, I'll tell you that, because I just don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just not, we just got to get past this. And honestly, I'm not the type to hold a grudge. However, when I feel a certain kind of way and it's a strong feeling and I feel like it's something that has to protect me or my family, especially our peace, our sanity, for our protection, listen, like I said, it's not a grudge holding situation, but I do move strategically and cautiously. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's it so far. We are definitely still coming up with different tactics on how to go about this. If something like this happened to you or has happened to you, what would you have done? Can you let me know in the comments down there? What would you have done? Also, if you were the person who was in his shoes, who took the vehicle, what happened? Like, where did you go? What made you do it? And did you come back perfectly fine? Were you already licensed? Like, I need all the details, all the tea, because listen, it's still 2 months, y'all. 2 months, and it's still mind-blowing. Like, I can't wrap my head around it. Yeah. I was once 15, and just the way I'm set up, it never crossed my mind to steal my parents' vehicle, let alone my aunt and uncle's vehicle, you know. And I mean, granted, I didn't grow up with a aunt and uncle like us. Like, we're the kind that like takes care of you and make sure, I mean, you are like our kid when you're under our roof, basically, to sum that up. So I didn't have an aunt or uncle that I felt comfortable enough to be calling and like, hey, I'm dealing with this, I need help with that, yada yada yada, and they can just be like, skirt, pull up, like, you know what I'm saying? That wasn't the case. So, you know, that was something we were building with him, but clearly that's just not happening, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, I wasn't the type to steal my parents' car, so I don't know what it's like to be in that person's shoes who have. So please engage in the comments down there. And y'all, let me know if y'all ready for another story time. Like this video, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe, share, the whole 9, because listen, no matter what, we are fam. I hope y'all still love me the way I love y'all, okay? But yes, thank you for checking this out. I love y'all so much. I'm about to head to bed. I just want to make sure I had told y'all the story before it became, you know, super long overdue, more than it has. So yes, I'm checking out. I love y'all. Bye.